Ethereum is the best crypto to buy now for multiple reasons. And this is the perfect time to accumulate before the next big leg up begins. So here are 7 reasons why. First off, with how many exchanges that are getting hacked these days, it is imperative to have some of your funds stored in a wallet that cannot be accessed by any exchange or any third party. And so if you don't already own some ETH, you really need to start buying now. And second, we're at the beginning stages of a new bull market. Although people like to say this time it's different, every bull market follows a similar pattern, and we are at the stage where you can still get great deals on ETH. I mean, just take a look at this chart. You would have been able to get ETH for around $200 during the last cycle. And the following year, ETH hit a price of $4,000. That's an unrealized gain of 20x. Imagine investing in tech stocks back in 2009 or 2020. You would have had massive gains during those times as well because you were early to the trend. The same thing is happening here, and this opportunity won't last forever. So you need to take advantage of it while you can. The third reason why ETH is the best crypto to buy now is the merge is finally complete. This has been years in the making, and although the price didn't immediately pump after the merge went live, this is good news for ETH in the long term. See, before the merge, people were concerned about the amount of energy used to secure the network. But now that we've completed the merge and ETH is proof of stake, it should attract more institutional money in the future. Institutional investors are the whales, and this is the money that really moves the price. Remember, before the merge, Gary Gensler, the chairman of the SEC, said that he needed to see the dust settle after the merge. Well, it has been over a month since the merge, and maybe it is time for the SEC to reevaluate their stance on ETH. Speaking of the SEC, another reason why ETH is the best crypto to buy now is because there is a lawsuit against ETH. It's not looking too good for the SEC, and they're about to lose this case. So this could lead to ETH being recognized as a security, and this would open up the floodgates for more money to come into the space. More money means more buying pressure, which equals higher prices. This is what happened when Bitcoin was recognized as property for tax purposes. When this recognition happened, all of a sudden everyone wanted to buy Bitcoin, and its price skyrocketed. Another reason why Ethereum is the best crypto to buy now is the fact that it's deflationary. There's a lot of confusion about this, so let me break it down for you. Right now, ETH is actually burning more ETH than it's minting, which makes ETH deflationary. You can see this on Ultrasound Money, which shows us the current burn rate of ETH. At the time of recording this video, ETH is burning at 6.57 per minute, and sometimes it goes up to 10 ETH per minute. If you're not familiar with what burning ETH means, basically when transactions occur on the ETH network, a small amount of ETH is burnt and taken out of circulation. This helps increase the value of ETH over time. In other words, ETH becomes more scarce and valuable. Next reason is the amount of money flowing into ETH. Since March of this year, around $13.6 billion has flowed into ETH-based ETFs. In other words, the majority of money flowing into the crypto space is going towards ETH. There's simply more buying pressure than selling pressure, and this will cause the price to go up. Right now, the sentiment on ETH is bearish. If you look at the average person's opinion on ETH, you can see that most people are not optimistic about its future. When this is the case, it is usually a good time to buy because retail investors often make the wrong move because they are emotionally charged. Most people want to buy high and sell high. They FOMO into the market near the top and then panic sell when the price starts dropping. Don't be one of these people. Don't chase the price when it's at the top. Be contrarian and buy when no one else wants to. This way you can maximize your gains. In my opinion, now is the perfect time to accumulate ETH because it may not be cheap to buy it later when the price starts shooting up. If you look at the chart, we can see that the resistance levels are at 1800 and then 2200. Once these two levels are broken, I think we can see ETH go much higher. A realistic expectation for ETH is $2,500 in the next year. However, I wouldn't be surprised if it hits 10,000 given enough time. The point is you need to start buying ETH now before everyone else realizes what's happening. I know a lot of you guys are wondering if you should buy ETH, Cardano, or Solana. And from my perspective, I believe ETH is the safest bet out of all of these options. Yes, Cardano and Solana might have better upside potential, but ETH is the least risky. And remember, the goal is to make money and keep it. If you invest in something that could potentially double in price but also cut 90%, is that really worth it? I personally don't think so. I'd rather invest in something that's less volatile and more stable. And right now, ETH is the best option. If you're worried about ETH's volatility, then you can buy ETH on Coinbase Pro and earn a 4.37% return. I also suggest dollar cost averaging so you do end time the market and instead buy consistently each week. This way you'll be able to get a better average price. Now, you might be asking yourself, who buys Ethereum? Well, here's a list of all the entities buying ETH right now. Start with smart contracts. This is the main reason why Ethereum is growing and why it is the best crypto to buy now. Smart contracts allow us to create applications and businesses using code without the need for a middleman. Businesses are starting to realize the benefits of using ETH and smart contracts, and they are buying ETH to use it within the ecosystem. One of the latest companies to jump on board is the NBA Top Shot, which allows fans to buy, sell, and trade officially licensed NBA video highlights. These clips are called moments and they're stored on the blockchain as ETHs. This is just one example of how Ethereum is being used today. There's thousands of other dApps built on ETH that are attracting millions of users. Another group that's buying ETH is miners. Miners are essential to securing the network, and they're constantly being rewarded with ETH for their work. Now that ETH is deflationary, it's even more incentivized to mine ETH. This adds more buying pressure to the network and increases its price. Next is individual investors like you and me. As more people learn about ETH and the benefits of owning it, they're buying it up. One person can only buy so much ETH though, but when combined together, the buying power of the community is incredible. Just take a look at this chart, which shows us the total amount of ETH bought by individual investors. It's clear that people are buying more ETH than they're selling. This adds up and creates a network effect, which makes Ethereum more valuable over time. And finally, we have the institutions, the ones that really move the markets. Institutions are starting to buy ETH because they understand its potential and the opportunities that it brings. We're seeing more and more companies buying ETH each year, and this trend will likely continue for the foreseeable future. All of this adds up to show us that the demand for ETH is much greater than the supply. And this is why Ethereum is the best crypto to buy now. The price will eventually reflect this, and this is why I believe ETH will hit 10,000 in the coming years. If you agree, then smash the like button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.